mess with me is that Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. Hold on. So I said my son does not have a disability. He is developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different. I worship you, Father. I worship you.
Get your hands on him, Didi. That is above every name.
Did Chrisean's pastor expose her for trying to pray the disability out of her son? It's been 3 years already since she popped him out, and it looks like she's still having a hard time believing Junior is delayed. Karlissa already went off on her not too long ago, accusing her of not sending Junior to therapy. Even her own family is tired of her BS, and her own sisters have repeatedly tried to expose Chrisean so she can get more serious about getting the right help with Junior. And just when we thought things couldn't get worse, her church folks are also getting tired of her performative spirit possessions, and her pastor also stepped into the chat to blast her. Word on the street is that she's been sending Junior to prayers at her church because she thinks she can pray his medical conditions away. No, nothing wrong with a little bit of faith, but let's be for real. What that boy need is a doctor. Girl, at this point, I don't know if I should join the folks calling CPS on Chrisean or continue hoping that she'll get some sense, because she's really been doing everything but being a mother. And now with this entire church thing, it is getting annoying. Some people are even blaming her pastor, claiming that the church encouraged her that prayer was the way, when they should have redirected her to a therapist. Now, as most of y'all know, Chrisean has been on a spiritual journey recently. Some people claim she's just doing it for clout, and I'm not gonna lie, I was with her about this at first, but it genuinely looks like she's actually committed to it. I mean, she's been consistently going to church, she even got back in shape, and I know y'all saw this video of her gospel song. Anyway, now even though it seems like she's getting it right with everything else in her life, people are still worried that she might still not be getting Junior the help he needs. If y'all remember, her ex-boyfriend Hood Bino went off on her after their breakup, accusing her of not sending Junior to therapy. Instead, she drags him to church every Sunday and has her pastor and the church members pray over him. In fact, just recently, Chrisean went viral after a clip went viral of her revealing in an interview that she believed that the prayers her pastor was giving her son were enough to heal him. A lot of people dragged their filth for this, but as usual, her delusional fans also stepped in to defend her, claiming that the prayers she's receiving from her pastor can indeed heal Junior if she believes in them enough. You cannot make this up. It's crazy how she feels it's okay to continue harming Junior and not getting him the help that he really needs. By the time she helps him, his brain is going to be fried. Shaking my head. Some people just don't deserve offspring. She's pretty much talking about how God speaks about the power of the tongue. She not gonna say her son has a disability. She gone pray and speak good things over him, and she gone bind those negative things and speak powerful things over him. Now, as I said earlier, Karlissa was one of the people who called Chrisean out, and let me tell y'all something, she didn't hold back at all. John didn't even know she was keeping her baby all the way to the 5th month she said she was not keeping it. Please stop acting dumb. When the doctors told her about these disabilities, she was 5 months old. When they give you an amniocentesis during your pregnancy that late, they definitely feel you in with any disabilities or details. No one is to blame but the mother who chose to ignore me during that pregnancy, and her slow fans who convinced her I was hating. All that can be done is the best for him, and that's what y'all should be promoting. There's nothing wrong with a disability. Your love for him should overshadow the title, and the efforts of faith should be evident to help another mother accept the process of faith. Stop listening to these crazy people. When Jonathan was told he could no longer play sports because of an injury, we continued to play in faith, but we didn't miss one appointment of physical therapy 3 times a week. Faith without works is dead. She also shared this screenshot of Chrisean going off on her after she confronted her for not giving Junior the medical attention she needed. And keep in mind, Junior's medical reports leaked a while back, and according to those documents, he's dealing with several conditions that are being directly linked to Chrisean's smoking, drinking, and her overall lifestyle choices when she was carrying him. You'd think knowing she's the reason for his struggles would push her to do right by him, but everything she's done has pointed in the opposite direction. It's almost like he's more of an inconvenience to her than anything else. Some people even say that the only reason she had him was to have something over Blueface. People started talking about Junior's condition when Chrisean appeared on IG Lives with him looking a mess. He had visible features of fetal alcohol syndrome. As if that wasn't messy enough, Chrisean wasn't even taking care of him, and Even when he would cry for her, she'd ignore him just so she could keep going on and on about nothing to her fans. Chrisean was deep in the comments and saw all the backlash. But instead of taking any accountability, she did exactly what she always does, telling people to stop calling her son slow and to pray for him instead. She insisted Junior is perfectly healthy and denied the allegations about him having vision problems, claiming the reason he stares off into space is simply that he's a kid.
My son, Chrisean Jesus Malone Jr., he's straight. The fuck? He's $1 billion baby, so stay tuned. But no, he's not blind. No, he's not retarded. He's a child. It's cool though. It is real cool. My baby's blessed from the head to his toe. Like, what? Y'all forgot when he got dedicated on the 7th day? Not even addressing nothing. Cause I don't give a. You feel me? We ain't talking about your baby because it don't get you views. Like, you can't talk about your own kids. You know why? Cause it ain't gonna get you views. It's not gonna get people watching. So yeah, talk about what's most wanted. Talked about what's most talked about. Me, Chrisean. The name Chrisean is like stat. Talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. If you talking to me like that, I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this, bro. You know why? Because all the glory to God, bro. Like, y'all gonna be looking real stupid. What the fuck is you talking about?
And if CPS was actually doing their job, that child would have been removed a long time ago. If y'all remember, Junior was born with a hernia, and Chrisean kept skipping his medical appointments until Blueface exposed it all. She is a bad mother. Yes, she is unfit. She has been pushing the surgery back, missing the appointment so she can do what she wants. I went to Baltimore thinking it's the surgery they were talking about, but she missed the appointment. Chrisean has been reported to CPS repeatedly, and it took far longer than it should have for them to act. At one point, she was streaming on Twitch and left Junior in a hot car so she could go argue with Blueface on the phone. He literally started crying from the heat, and instead of ending the call to go get him, she told one of the crew members on set to handle it. People started mass reporting the stream, and her account ended up getting banned before she was even done. One person said, "She is right. He doesn't have a disability. He have a negligent woman of a mother who couldn't stop alcohol and substance usage while she was pregnant." Another person said, "She drank and inhaled stuff while pregnant and can't take accountability," shaking my head. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think of Chrisean getting slammed for sending Junior to the pastor instead of the hospital? And do you really think her pastor really went off on her about this? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.